It's time for New England Ski Journal with Dan Egan, your weekly wintry mix of adventure from New England and around the world, bringing you the latest and coolest gear from Summit Ski and Snowboard Shop. New England Ski Journal. Catch the lift each week right here for the insider tips to where to go and why, plus strategy and tactics for skiing and riding the trails and the rails. Then take you behind the scenes of your favorite resorts and introduce you to the top pro athletes on the planet. We cover winter like nobody else. From nightlife to family fun trips and powder stashes. We are going to explore the globe in search of winter. Duck into the woods, hit the bumps, jump over the stumps, and ski until the lifts close. Don't miss a run of this show. Sit back, kick back, and hold on. It's the New England Ski Journal with Dan Egan, right now.
Hi everybody, welcome to New England Ski Journal with me, Dan Egan. What a show we've put together for you this season. It's going to be incredible. Each week, we're going behind the scenes with the people that make winter happen. We're also going to drop in on some of the best resorts around North America and right here in New England. This week, we're kicking it off right here at Killington. Why? Because it's the longest ski season in the East, and they're the first ski area to open in North America. But first up, it's my annual trip to South America, Chile.
When you're addicted to skiing, you ski year-round, traveling to places high in the mountains to find snow. I believe I was born with the ski affliction. Somewhere within me, there's a magnetic force that draws me to snow, an uncontrollable wanderlust for mountain cultures. Over the years, I have met many like me, a wayward tribe of kindred spirits who love to gather each summer in the Andes of South America. Located over 7,800 feet above sea level, 36 kilometers outside of Santiago, Chile, is a small village called Farellones. It's a place where time stands still. Skiers began visiting here in the 1930s when ski gear first arrived in South America from Switzerland and Norway. The first lifts were installed here in the 1950s, and from there, not much has changed. Today, the village is still a mix of dirt and paved roads, small houses, farms, and animals roaming the hillside and streets. When we arrived here this past summer, there was barely any snow on the runs, and many of the lifts were closed. But here in the Andes, weather changes in the blink of an eye, and when the storms roll off the Pacific Ocean, loaded with moisture, and slam into these high alpine peaks, magic happens. And within 3 days, the storm had closed the roads, lifts, and stranded travelers. Close to 9 feet of snow fell in just 72 hours. It was a dream come true, especially for my fellow ski addicts, Jack Finn, Brian Finn, Colton Wright, and Garrett Finn, who had traveled here with me in search of adventure. And they found it high in the Andes. When the storm finally cleared, it was nothing but bluebird and powder. So next summer when you're sitting on the beach and you feel that all too familiar tug and twitch for a cold, snowy day, think about this place where skiers and riders gather to get their fix of winter. Hey, sit tight, because there's more snow coming your way with me, Dan Egan, right here on New England Ski Journal.
Located just 2 hours north of Boston, Waterville Valley Resort is your resort for family fun this winter. It's easy and convenient when you go online to waterville.com and save up to 55% on lift tickets. Waterville Valley Resort, New Hampshire's family resort. Located just 2 hours north of Boston, Waterville Valley Resort is your resort for family fun this winter. It's easy and convenient when you go online to waterville.com and save up to 55% on lift tickets. Waterville Valley Resort, New Hampshire's family resort.
Check out Summit Ski and Snowboard in Framingham. The best products from the best brands are all at Summit in our huge ski shop. Browse the clothing selection for the latest in fashion and the best technical outerwear. Pick up the latest skis and snowboards from the area's largest selection. Have your boots fit by our certified boot fitters and get your tune-up done in our award-winning shop. For this winter, Summit has everything you need, everything you want, and more. Summit Ski and Snowboard. Slope, style, life.
New England Ski Journal is the go-to ski and ride publication on the East Coast. Each issue is packed full of articles to motivate you to head to the mountains. From mountain peaks to the best resorts, our features give you a first-hand look at people, places, and events. And our monthly columns gear you up for adventures for the entire family. Plus, our digital edition delivers straight to your device. It's New England Ski Journal. Pick up one today. Like us on Facebook and find us online at skijournal.com/free.
You have tuned in to New England Ski Journal, and you're in the right spot because all winter long, we're bringing you the tips from the trails from New England and beyond. And here's a tip: if you want to learn to ski and ride this winter, Killington is the place. Why? Because if you take 4 non-consecutive learn to ski lessons, Killington gives you either a free pair of skis by Elan with bindings or a free snowboard by Burton with bindings. That's crazy good. You can learn to ski and ride and then get the equipment to hang out here at Killington all season long. Up next, we're going to go check in with Olympian Pam Fletcher at Summit Ski and Snowboard Shop on Slope, Style, Life.
Welcome to Slopestyle Life at Summit Ski and Snowboard. I'm Pam Fletcher, along with Teddy Schiavone, the shop owner here. And Teddy, I am really excited about New England Ski Journal this season.
I am too, Pam. I think it's going to be a fantastic year this year.
And people are already excited about winter. There are ski areas open. It's time to figure out the gear.
Absolutely. Let's go for it.
So what do you think that this segment will help people do when they go into the shop?
Well, we want to give everybody an understanding before they come into the store as to what the different skis may be about and what might be best for them before they enter.
Now, our first segment is going to be about frontside skiers. So what qualifies, you think, a frontside skier?
I think most of the people in New England are frontside skiers, Pam. I mean, these are the skis that are designed for people who are up chairlifts, cruising down the hills, they're carving left to right, snowy conditions, icy conditions, something that's going to handle everything on New England trails.
So let's start with one of our first skis, the Atomic Black Eye. So what qualifies that as a frontside ski?
Well, typically it has to do with the waist width underfoot. Narrower skis tend to be a little bit more versatile when you're going left to right. Some ways to identify might be the fact that if the ski itself is narrower than the toe piece of the binding,
right.
That's a good way to look at it. The Black Eye that you mentioned in particular has a new core construction where, although it's one of the wider frontside skis, it's light. It has a new titanium layer to it, a new carbon fiber sort of build to it, making it a real versatile ski for both going straight down the hill and going left and right.
So Head has a ski as well called the Eye Rally. Now that's a little bit narrower underfoot.
It sure is, yep. It's narrower underfoot, and the Head ski has an interactive system that helps to dampen the ski out at high speeds and quiet down the chatter, but it allows the ski to be light and lively and energetic at slower speeds too.
Now the Stokely Laser AX, also a frontside ski. What are some of the components of that ski that make it versatile for a frontside skier?
Well, it's narrow-waisted. Stokely skis, just inherently in their construction, they're super smooth underfoot, super buttery, really damp. Their skis are all handmade in Switzerland, of all places. For New England, hardpack, ice, speed, bellissimo.
Just like their chocolate.
Absolutely, and their watches.
You know, one of the categories that I'd like to get more involved talking with you about are boots. You know, so many times people come into the shop and they're not quite sure which boot to pick for them. Sometimes it can be overwhelming. If you're a frontside skier, what is it that you really want to look for?
Fit, fit, fit. I mean, the boot has to fit snugly. The more snug the boot is, the stiffer flexing the boot is laterally as you put it up on edge, and the stiffer flexing a boot may be forward flexing is going to gain more control over the ski through the turn. You'll actually put less effort into your turns the more snug the boot fits.
What about some of the other components of boots that people might be looking for in a frontside category?
Well, it could be custom liners, it could be custom shells. A lot of manufacturers now offer a lot of customization in their boots so that, you know, the days of boots are supposed to hurt are really far gone.
Thank goodness for that, right?
Yes.
Warm feet and a good fit. That's what we should be looking for. Well, let's just summarize this category. If you were to come in a shop and you're a frontside skier, Teddy, if I was the customer, what would you hope that I would be asking you?
Well, I would hope that before you come in, you think a little bit about yourself and your own needs. Consider where it is on the hill that you like to ski. Consider where you like to go ski and who you ski with. Those are all important factors to really play into what's right for you.
Okay, Teddy, when it comes to frontside skiers, what are they looking for in skis?
Narrow underfoot, easy turning.
And when it comes to boots?
Snug fit, great control.
Well, that's it for Summit Ski and Snowboard Slopestyle Life. There's more to come right here on New England Ski Journal.
Check out Summit Ski and Snowboard in Framingham. The best products from the best brands are all at Summit in our huge ski shop. Browse the clothing selection for the latest in fashion and the best technical outerwear. Pick up the latest skis and snowboards from the area's largest selection. Have your boots fit by our certified boot fitters and get your tune-up done in our award-winning shop. For this winter, Summit has everything you need, everything you want, and more. Summit Ski and Snowboard. Slope, style, life.
How would you like a lifetime of frozen memories in your own backyard? Nice Rink brings you those experiences and memories with your very own backyard rink. Imagine stepping out your back door into the crisp winter air. Walking past your warm, glowing fire pit under the blanket of a starry winter sky. And onto your very own untouched marble ice that's yours to carve. So what are you waiting for? Join in the fun of having a backyard nice rink this year and frozen memories for years to come. Call or visit us online to start creating your frozen memories today.
Hey, right here on New England Ski Journal, the skiing is always amazing. And here's my insider tip for getting your lift tickets to Killington. Go to killington.com/tickets and plan ahead. That's right, plan ahead, because the further out you buy, the deeper the discount. Love that. Next up, right here on New England Ski Journal, it's my two favorite things about the fall: ski movies and rail jams. We're checking out Paradise Waits by TGR and a rock star of a skier who's been doing it for 15 years, the North Face athlete, Sage Catabriga Alosa. Then we're popping over to Neshoba with an early season rail jam coming next.
This movie was filmed kind of all over the world, really. For me, I spent time in BC, in Golden, which is kind of interior British Columbia. BC has just amazing mountains, amazing people, great resources. It's a cool place to experience. BC was a big thing, and then back to Alaska again, kind of the annual pilgrimage. Alaska provides just the most amazing terrain and really has this interesting combination of quality of snow, type of terrain, and kind of freedom of space. Really, for me, being a professional skier for up to almost like 15 years now, I'm looking for that terrain, that experience that really pushes me. And the technical kind of steep of terrain that you find in Alaska is kind of hard to find anywhere else. You look at something from one place and you get excited and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ski there. And then you see it from another angle and you start to get the fear of like, oh gosh, what's that actually gonna be like? By the time you get to the top, sometimes you can't even see the bottom anymore. It just looks like you're on the top of a skyscraper and you're just gonna like, as soon as you go to the edge, you're just gonna fall to the street at the bottom. But you know there's like some mountain down there because you saw it, and from another perspective, you just have to get there. It's like you're skiing on a basketball that you just can't quite see until you get over the edge of it. So it's an interesting experience because it allows you to really like trust yourself, trust your judgments, and then it's a learning process too, in case you're not in the right spot. Skiing with TGR has been amazing. You know, from my start, there was just this family vibe. People just believe in someone, and it doesn't matter what their sponsors are, or it's just more that they have a good vibe, and TGR really recognizes that.
Whoa.
You know how they break their guitar when they're done?
What do they do with their drumsticks?
They really provide us like the opportunity to become part of the production as well. It's not their movie that we're in, it's our movie together. The North Face has been amazing. If you have an idea, you want to go somewhere, you want to do something, you pitch it to them, they want to help you tell your stories.
My name's Steve Mahone. I am the terrain park manager here at Neshoba Valley Ski Area. This is Rails from the Crypt. It's November 1st, 2015. This is the second year that we've been doing Rails from the Crypt, and so far it's been a great success. Rails from the Crypt is a takeoff of Tales from the Crypt. So what we do is we decorate the course in Halloween decorations, and we set up a couple rails. We get snow from ice rinks. We invite kids from all over the East Coast, and they come down and they dust off their snowboards and skis and they get back at it. We got riders coming from Burlington, Lyndonville, Vermont, and Burke, all the way up from the Yawgoo Valley in Rhode Island, New York. So we got kids from everywhere coming here. They come because they've been waiting all summer, and we got the snow and the rails, so they've just been itching to get out. We have a cash prize. We have all these cool prizes from our sponsors, so they're pretty stoked to win some of that as well. We invited them to not put away their costumes just yet and come out. We'll give out prizes for cool costumes. It's kind of that Halloween atmosphere that we're trying to create. So around Christmas time, we're going to try to do a Christmas photo shoot, and what we do is we decorate a portion of the park in all Christmas stuff. So we'll wrap the rails in Christmas wrapping, or we'll put a Christmas tree out. Some of the prizes we get from sponsors, we'll wrap them up like gifts. So the type of events that we're looking to hold throughout the season, we try to do a rail jam, a big air, slope style. We work with USASA on doing a rail jam and a slope style as well. And it's a good chance for kids to come out and test their abilities against each other. At Neshoba, we try to offer a wide variety. We focus a lot on beginner features as well as advanced features. Here in Neshoba, we're a feeder resort, so we have a lot of kids that we're only about 15-20 minutes away, so it's a good place for them to practice and get good, so when they want to go up north and hit some of the bigger stuff, they're ready. We like to keep our park fresh. We constantly rebuild it about 2 to 3 nights a week. We'll go out there, destroy a feature, rebuild it. We try to offer something different every time, so nothing's ever the same. So the best way to find out about our events is to check us out on Facebook we're Neshoba Parks at Facebook. Our website as well has all the information you need at skineshoba.com. We also have an Instagram and Snapchat, both at Neshoba Parks, so check us out.
Located just 2 hours north of Boston, Waterville Valley Resort is your resort for family fun this winter. It's easy and convenient when you go online to waterville.com and save up to 55% on lift tickets. Waterville Valley Resort, New Hampshire's family resort.
Check out Summit Ski and Snowboard in Framingham. The best products from the best brands are all at Summit in our huge ski shop. Browse the clothing selection for the latest in fashion and the best technical outerwear. Pick up the latest skis and snowboards from the area's largest selection. Have your boots fit by our certified boot fitters and get your tune-up done in our award-winning shop. For this winter, Summit has everything you need, everything you want, and more. Summit Ski and Snowboard. Slope, style, life.
New England Ski Journal is the go-to ski and ride publication on the East Coast. Each issue is packed full of articles to motivate you to head to the mountains. From mountain peaks to the best resorts, our features give you a first-hand look at people, places, and events. And our monthly columns gear you up for adventures for the entire family. Plus, our digital edition delivers straight to your device. It's New England Ski Journal. Pick up one today. Like us on Facebook and find us online at skijournal.com/free.
Here at New England Ski Journal, we are your one-stop source for everything that is happening around New England and beyond. Check out our magazine. You can check us out online with the digital format of the magazine, and each week right here on television, we're giving you the inside scoop, like here at Killington with the new restaurant in the Killington Grand called Preston's, named after the founder of Killington. Or if that's not enough, pop up onto the mountain for a night out at the yurt. It's awesome.
And when we return, Ragged Mountain.
How would you like a lifetime of frozen memories in your own backyard? Nice Rink brings you those experiences and memories with your very own backyard rink. Imagine stepping out your back door into the crisp winter air. Walking past your warm, glowing fire pit under the blanket of a starry winter sky. And onto your very own untouched marble ice that's yours to carve. So what are you waiting for? Join in the fun of having a backyard nice rink this year and frozen memories for years to come. Call or visit us online to start creating your frozen memories today.
New England Ski Journal is the go-to ski and ride publication on the East Coast. Each issue is packed full of articles to motivate you to head to the mountains. From mountain peaks to the best resorts, our features give you a first-hand look at people, places, and events. And our monthly columns gear you up for adventures for the entire family. Plus, our digital edition delivers straight to your device. It's New England Ski Journal. Pick up one today. Like us on Facebook and find us online at skijournal.com/free.
Check out Summit Ski and Snowboard in Framingham. The best products from the best brands are all at Summit in our huge ski shop. Browse the clothing selection for the latest in fashion and the best technical outerwear. Pick up the latest skis and snowboards from the area's largest selection. Have your boots fit by our certified boot fitters and get your tune-up done in our award-winning shop. For this winter, Summit has everything you need, everything you want, and more. Summit Ski and Snowboard. Slope, style, life.
Ragged Mountain in Danbury, New Hampshire loves their terrain parks. This place is known far and wide for their top-to-bottom hits and rails. And it's also home to the Proctor Academy free ski team. Here, the goals are pretty simple. They build fun and safe terrain parks for skiers and riders of all abilities. Terrain parks are a sign of expression, and ski areas like Ragged place a lot of pride and effort into their parks. Here they have 3 parks. A small terrain park called Wanna Be Wild. Their medium park is the Wild Side, and their medium to large park is the Wild Ride. And always you'll find the Ragged Mountain Park staff out on the hill fine-tuning the features every day to make sure the features are safe and fun to ride. In the world of terrain parks, creativity and park maintenance are the sign of a good and safe park. Check these hits and jumps out. Over the last several years, Ragged has upped the ante in central New Hampshire for the number of features on the hill. Riding in the park with your friends and family? It's a day of exploring your personal limits. We're flying high at Ragged on New England Ski Journal. Killington, Vermont is my East Coast home for all my camps and clinics. Why do I base myself out of Killington? Well, it's simple. Look, last year, Killington was open for 192 days. That's a lot of skiing and riding and a ton of value. And last year, they had over 200 inches of natural snowfall. Hey, add that to their snowmaking, and you have a ski season that will blow your mind. It's cool. Between Killington and Pico, they have 8 summits and over 3,000 vertical feet to rip down on. And with their 29 combined lifts and over 200 trails, the place is ridiculous. And for all skiers and riders who want to fly, spin, and grab in the park, Killington has world-class parks for all abilities, as well as events all season long. Killington, Vermont, the beast of the East. The longest ski season in the East starts now, only at Killington. Don't go away, we have plenty more to come right here on New England Ski Journal.
Hey, it's the New England Ski Journal with me, Dan Egan. Did you have a blast? I certainly did. And we'll be right back next week with more action from New England and beyond, only on New England Ski Journal.